Severe cold weather grips the southern US as a major winter storm brings record-breaking snowfall and freezing temperature to the Gulf Coast, with icy conditions blanketing parts of the region and dangerous weather expected to continue in response to the storm. Governors across the South, including Florida, declared states of emergency earlier this week. For the first time, blizzard warnings were issued for parts of Louisiana and Texas, although they have since been lifted. The storm affected states from Texas to Florida and Georgia and has resulted in numerous deaths and injuries, as well as causing widespread travel disruptions and closures. Also, we are seeing extreme weather patterns, record-breaking snowfall, as we just said, and freezing temperatures. On the other hand, wildfires burning acres in Los Angeles. This is not unusual for us. It is nice that we are talking about the extremes. One extreme is about dry weather in the California area, where there are severe wildfires, and that is a build-up that has been going on for years. Now, the weather conditions across South America in the cold wave are mainly a result of the polar vortex, which has been increasing in intensity, getting colder since the 1980s. Conditions like that have never happened before, and what is happening now is one part is facing the other extreme, and the other part is facing the exact opposite extreme, like dry weather leading to wildfires, and the other part is extremely cold. So, this is kind of combined with the larger atmospheric and climatological phenomena, but at the same time, what is driving it is somehow largely the carbon emissions that have been put into the atmosphere. As the result, what's happening is seasonal patterns are filtering out extreme climate across the south. This also follows the same pattern: long summers, long winters. Winters are getting shorter summer, where you are going to see the rains become urgent data. So, these extreme events are going to be felt more and more in the coming days. Now is the time we need to understand that. What are the states of emergency that have been issued in these areas in the South as well as in North America? We need to look at it from a pandemic perspective. Climate change is driving extreme events, and we need to look at it from a pandemic perspective. After that, I think we can do some kind of firefighting in terms of what's been done. What's been done, damage. That's where I think there's going to be more science-led or empirical evidence-led public policy.